Hello guys, today's tutorial video is going to be 2x5 closure ventilation. This is what I mean by 2x5 closure. I'm going to use the pre-cut closure net for this tutorial, so please like and subscribe. The first step is to prep the hair. What I mean by prepping the hair is simply using your comb to comb out the hair and then using your scissors to cut the hair. When cutting the hair, try as much as possible to cut very close to the weft of the hair. This is what I mean. The next step after cutting out the hair is to use your comb to take out the short hairs. Take out the short hairs properly so you don't have too much flyaways in your closure after ventilating. The next step is to place your pre-cut net on the dummy head. As you can see here, before I did that, I placed a black nylon on the dummy head before placing my net. And that is because I want the holes of the net to be visible to my eyes. You can use any color of nylon to achieve this. After that, use your pins to secure your net firmly so that when ventilating, the net doesn't raise up. Guys, I'm going to be using this pin for my ventilation because it is what works best for me. You can decide to use the crochet pin. After that, take a portion from the hair you are going to use to ventilate. Do not fold into equal halves. Fold 2 to 3 inches shorter than your main hairs. Hold, twist firmly, and begin your ventilation. Remember, the net has 3 sides: the base, the left hand side, and the right hand side. We are going to start our ventilation from the base. When ventilating the base, you ventilate everything towards the back. Ventilate everything towards the back. We are ventilating 3 strands of hair, and you are not skipping any line. You are ventilating all the lines. Do not skip any lines, but you will be skipping holes. Ventilate one hole, skip the next hole, ventilate another hole, and skip the next holes. As you can see, guys, the position you stand when ventilating matters a lot. Here, I am standing on my left hand side to ventilate the base. So this way, I get to ventilate easily. The position you stand determines if you are going to ventilate easily or you are going to find it difficult to ventilate. Remember, you are ventilating everything towards the back, and we are using the single knot method to ventilate. You are repeating the same process over and over again, and we are going to be ventilating 10 to 15 lines at the base, and this is because we want the base to be dense enough to cover the hair while we are wigging. You can decide to ventilate 10 lines, you can decide to ventilate 15 lines, whichever one you prefer. And guys, for the pattern, we are using different patterns to achieve this closure look. So when ventilating the base, you are going to use the straight line pattern. What I mean by that is ventilating one hole up, ventilating another one down, ventilating the next one up, and ventilating the next hole down. You are going to do this continuously. So here we are done ventilating the base of the closure. The next step is to ventilate the left hand side of the closure. And if you notice, while I was ventilating the base, I stood on my left hand side. Now I am standing directly opposite the dummy head. This position helps to ventilate neatly when you are ventilating the side of the closure. So I'm going to be ventilating everything towards the back, and when ventilating the side you can skip lines. That is, ventilate one line, skip the next line, ventilate the next line, do that continuously. You are also going to be skipping holes. Ventilate one hole, skip the next hole. Do this repeatedly till you achieve your results. Bear in mind that whatever you are doing at the left hand side is what you are also going to do at the right hand side. You are also going to skip lines, skip holes, ventilate everything towards the side. You are going to ventilate using the single knot method. I have realized after ventilating over time that you get the same result in ventilating single knot method when you ventilate double knot method. What I mean is, when you ventilate double knot method because you want to have a strong knot. But I realized that even when you use single knot, you also achieve the same result, and you tend to get a neater ventilation. So while doing the single knot method of ventilation,